doing things in a way that you can reassure people that their votes are being counted, that nobody's vote is being counted that shouldn't be counted. Processes are all on the up and up. A lot of these issues are kind of like water in a container. If there's a crack, the water's going to find a way through. And so I always felt good about the elections that we were holding, how we were doing it locally. But when you start hearing a lot of people complaining or worried, I would say that fits in the larger theme of the breakdown of trust we have with things we used to trust a lot, especially when you're looking for ways around the law, around prescribed procedures, around transparency. So we've run several bills in Oklahoma to address that. One of the first ones was, a lot of people call it Zuckerbucks, but it's the concept of should private dollars be used to fund public elections. You had nonprofits largely funded by Mark Zuckerberg, other entities funneling money through, and then in the name of health around the COVID pandemic, passed out to various county election boards and states to be used to keep people healthy, as they voted. But then you find out that the funds didn't get used that way. And that's really kind of, from a broader perspective, what you see when a lot of money's pushed out the door without a whole lot of oversight. And we had those funds come to Oklahoma and spread out. And so we wrote that bill in a way that forbid private dollars flowing directly to election administration. It was also clear if somebody wanted to do that, you could hand it to the state of Oklahoma and we would decide how to spend it. And so you wouldn't get the monkey business that could occur and that was alleged to have occurred in other places and probably did. Another one that I liked a lot was a lot of states changed their election laws without the legislature passing a bill to do so. Only the legislature can pass a law related to elections. You can't have a consent decree. You can't have a legal settlement. You can't, as an agency, just make some kind of deal. We made that clear in legislation here as soon as we saw what was happening in other states. And so I like to think of that as partially reactive, but more preventative. It'll stop that kind of thing from happening in the future and make it real clear to everybody in Oklahoma, we're going to do the elections the correct way.